Hey guys, so I hope you're having a good day. I wanted to talk about something that I feel like we don't talk about enough. So, behind all of the flashy influencer family photos, perfectly planned moments captured are accidents that are happening more and more with the children of these influencers that I feel I just have to talk about. And I do realize that I might get some hate for this, but I feel the need to bring awareness to this because I keep continuing to see it happen. Another case just happened the other day, and whether it be pool safety issues, furniture issues, anchoring of furniture not being done appropriately, not supervising appropriately, it seems as if, even though influencers are not the only ones that have tragedies happen like this, it does beg the question, is there a trend here in terms of influencers? I personally don't know anyone that's had a tragedy like this happen to them with their child. And I just continue to see influencers' children be in the news for being severely injured or dying. And I think that we need to basically call out the fact that they are probably more distracted than a lot of us. I know that their whole life is their content is their life. That is what it's based on. So I feel like they're not paying attention where they need to be paying attention. They're not putting pool fences up where they need to be putting pool fences up because they don't like the way that it looks. Whether, and I don't want to name specific cases because this isn't about blame, it's about awareness. And I feel horrible for these families, no matter how it came to be that their child was injured or killed. I feel terrible no matter what. It is not blaming them, it's just saying, hey, I'm seeing a pattern here. Maybe we should take a look at this as a society. And, I feel like everyone needs to learn from this. A lot of these accidents happened at times when their parents there was no warning, there was no clue. One of them, a huge mirror that was decorative in the family room, fell over onto a toddler and killed him. And the family said they did not think they had to anchor it because it was so huge and heavy and it was propped up against a wall. And so they thought that there was no way of it coming down or any of the children being able to get it down to where it would fall and injure any of them. No one is sure exactly what happened, how that mirror fell, because no one was in the family room with this child at the time that it happened. So, again, supervision, anchoring of furniture. Clearly, these people did not intend on being reckless with their child's safety, but I just feel like we all need to reevaluate the attention that we're giving our children and the attention that we're giving our phones and our computers, because I don't know, and I don't know why anyone wouldn't have a pool fence around their pool, especially with young children. I mean, this latest person, the 2-year-old child, died because she wanted to go swimming and just went swimming because there was no pool fence. Her father said she thought she was a big girl and could go swimming by herself. and they found her in the pool, dead. And he was a parenting influencer. I mean, it's just, I don't understand, I guess. It just blows my mind. You know, and maybe that is where blame comes in. I'm not going to pretend. That part of it, I do not understand. I do feel like you should, as a parent, have safety fence, net, something around your pool. Why wouldn't you do that with small children? Like, what is the downside of it? That it won't look as good on camera? Because that's what one of them flat out said previous to this happening, is that they didn't want a pool fence because they didn't like the way that it looked. Like, how much sense does that make? Obviously they would go back and do things differently now, but yeah. Anyway, I just felt the need to come on and talk about that, see what you guys think about it. Have you been noticing the same trend? Do you think I'm wrong in bringing this up? Do you agree with me? Do you have other points that you want to bring up? I really want to know if anybody else feels the same way I do about this and have noticed the same stuff I have. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you later.